Hello and welcome to this lobby adventure Broken Arrow game. It has taken me about 2 hours to get this game. There's lots of problems with the beta, and at least we're in the game. At least we're in the game. Hopefully, we're in the game. Great. So I didn't get to vote for the map. I did get to choose my division. Great. So this is the smallest map. Not really good for airdrops. Not really good for airdrops. But basically the plan is to buy the fighter at the start and then buy the... Wait, hang on. How come I'm getting income? Okay, so the match has already started. So we're going to be airdropping. Why not? Airdrop some Iglas, some Meta Squad, some Cornet, some Dush. And we're all going to airdrop... The battle bus is going to drop on this zone. We're on the map Baltisk. This is your air tab on the right. The UI is really not good. The performance is not fantastic either. But there we go. So we're going to airdrop. And now it's telling me I'm in the deployment phase. Even though I've got a unit flying around. So this is the Broken Arrow beta. I hope you're ready for the Broken Arrow beta. But this is the state of it right now. So I managed to deploy a unit before the game started. And nobody else in the game could. So so this guy is now queuing up his T-90s to actually attack, and meanwhile my fighter jet and my my VDV drop are already in the game. You see, this is how you know that I'm not sponsored to make this video, because if I was, I wouldn't be telling you all this. We're sitting on a comfortable 38 FPS. In Warno I get about 120. Yeah, but yeah, that's good. We managed to somehow cheat our way to early deploying units. I wonder if they'll disappear. No, they're sticking around. They're sticking around. We've got our drop. We've got our Su-57 protecting our VDVs, right? Su-57 is going to go for that Hornet. The Hornet is going for the bloody VDV. We need to make sure that doesn't happen. We need to make sure that these guys manage to drop, because if you lose your entire deployment at the start, you can't even leave the game. So great. Pop afterburners, change air altitude. We're shooting out the back with our green placeholder tracer rounds. Brrr. And we're trying to get this Hornet. We fired a lot of missiles at him, and Shooiiguuuuuu, Gerasimov. But hey, we got in the zone. That's all that matters. We're in the zone, and we capped the zone. So if the one-way trip moment. So there you go. We actually got in, and we've got lots of points now saved up. Sadly, we lost our... No, we didn't. Apparently it's still alive. It's still trying to kill that Hornet and just constantly overshooting it. It's got 100 rounds in its gun. We'll just leave it to it, but I highly doubt that's going to work. In the meantime, we can airdrop some more guys. So I'm going to drop some AA, right? And I'm going to drop some supply. And I'm going to drop some more supply, actually. And I'm going to drop a couple more infantry. And we're going to try and take this town. So you can get a lot of people. You can fit a lot of people in these in these. Blimey, I've got so many points. You can fit a lot of people in these ILs. Looks like we're switching to guns. Switching to guns. Oh, he just disappeared. Okay. So we should probably do some disappearing of our own. So we're gonna change air altitude, drop the flares, afterburner, and then get back to the base. So we're just getting the hell out of there. This is our pilot from the downed IL. You see that he's bright green. And he also is called a US pilot. And my SU went down. So that's not good. This, I forgot to tell it to drop. So it's not going to do it properly. Oh dear. Hopefully they don't buy another fighter. It's the beta. What do you expect? It's the beta. Don't worry too much about it. It's a beta. But yeah, we managed to take the zone, and we're now sort of forward defending the zone, trying to get into the forest, stuff like that. Might as well. And we're going to drop our supplies back here. We're yet to encounter anything other than enemy aircraft. But yeah, these are my aircrew, and you can tell them to get back to base, and you can also buy a car for them to make it go faster. So you can just buy transports in this, which is a pretty cool thing. and Toe Sucker Actual has made it to me. There we go, another successful airdrop. Return to base. Another successful airdrop. We're returning to the base. We're dropping all our flares. We're lowering our altitude. We can't rotate properly. Every time we try and rotate, it automatically spins the camera back around, so we're behind it. Just doesn't seem to want to let me look at the front of the vehicle. But hey, it's a beta. And we got our supply in. We got our meta squads in. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. We've taken the zone. We got all our guys in. Usually when I try this, everybody dies. And this time they didn't. So where are the remaining zones? Basically, there's a zone here, which I'll leave my teammates to capture, and I'll try and get this zone with my man Toe Sucker Actual. If he runs past the tanks, I can't help him. Sorry, if his tanks exceed my infantry, I can't really help him. But yeah, we'll only leave a couple guys behind, and everybody else will be on the attack, essentially. There's no need to leave tons of people behind. So that was a pretty successful drop, I think. And the enemy seems to be just buying lots of artillery. I'm getting high income. It's probably because somebody on my team's left. And so yeah, so he's marking that for like counter battery. I can buy some grads. I can show you the grads. They're pretty good. And yeah, so we've got 8,000 kilos of supply here. Dropped out of the plane on its one-way mission. And we're going to bring some more supply. There we go. We found the enemy. Toe Sucker Actual's getting mauled by tow teams. Oh, he's sucking the toes. He's a man of his words. He's a man of his word. And we're just going to keep moving up. Hopefully the enemy doesn't do a drop on us. You see he's popped his smoke. Smoke in this doesn't just immediately make the ATGM whiff. So that's worth knowing about, actually. What can you see? The LOS tool in this game does not work properly, but it is at least in the game, so it can give you some indication, and we absolutely nailed that guy. This guy's probably going to die. He got hit, but he's still alive. He's still alive. I've marked the supply. Hopefully he sees it. Oh, yikes. We're being hit by something. And there are baddies there. We desperately need to get into this forest with these people. He's just sort of YOLOing straight into the labs. Just YOLOing forwards. Why not? And yeah, we will just send everybody forwards. I don't see the point in leaving people back at the base when I can use them to attack. That's what this guy's for, support player. Major Lennox answered with his life, sir. Do you understand that? You're a true sharp gamer. These guys do have short-range RPGs. Looks like some sort of tandem warhead. But yeah, he shouldn't have YOLO'd in like that. So we'll buy some recon infantry, and we can actually get them dropped off in helicopters, which is faster. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. That thing's probably going to kill that. But you can smoke and then run away. Do you see that? So we pop smoke and then you press sprint, and they get a lot faster. And you see that this Cornet team apparently has 2 Cornets. Oh, and they both hit. So these Cornet teams, not so bad, not so bad. We'll get some more supply up for them. And the grads have arrived. And so is the enemy artillery. Sprint. And over here, smoke and back. You can repair units in this, just like in Warno. Just like in Warno. If you're just a Broken Arrow gamer and you don't know what the hell I'm on about, Warno is this game that's made in France. Oh, yikes. No, my supply! So we got the supply off the truck before it got nailed. So we got a supply there as well. And I'm going to hit this. And we are firing at that lav. Great. So I think it's looking up. I think we're making good progress. We've got a lot of infantry. Sadly starting to run out. But yeah, we can buy a bit of that. Here we go. We got the grads are firing. Grads are firing. And, you know, we can't tell what it's hitting. But as I run across this open field, the people that usually shoot at me... Oh no, they are still shooting at me. So I guess the grads didn't really do... Well, I mean, I guess he was out of range of the grad. When this guy drives into this forest, we should just be able to nail him. And I'm going to smoke on this guy and get back to my supply so I can repair him. Metis squad, probably not going to win against Force Recon, although I don't know what's in Force Recon. This is kind of hard to tell. It looks like he's got something behind him that's also shooting. There it is. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Some more baddies there. Where are those grads? Where are those grads? Are they dead? Like, where did they go? I could have sworn that's very odd. I had 2 grads, right? They must have been counter-batteried because I don't see them. They must have died. That's my fault. And yeah, this is just a transport helicopter. Although, actually, I think it hasn't got a gun on it, so we'll just send it in and see what's going on. This guy is just going too ham. He's getting shot from 2 directions, and it's not good for him. I'll try and move up the infantry with him. These guys have no HP, so we're not moving them up anyway. See the anti-air starting to shoot. Yeah, your supply for that. Move up the anti-air a bit. That's like cluster rounds, I think, so it shouldn't do much to infantry. Yeah, the infantry's surviving, so I think I'm right. Not sure what this loadout is. Iglas, so anti-air, and then these are just guns. So the guns should mess up the infantry, and we do see that starting to happen here. But now he's getting melted by the enemy guns, so I'm going to move him back. Move up the Strela. Some BMD4s coming in, and we just need infantry. We'll let Big Brain Actual do the whatever he's called, Toe Eater, Toe Eater Actual, Toe Sucker Actual. Let him do that stuff. We've got Lennox behind on artillery and AA, so he's locking that down, and I'll bring the infantry. That's my job. We're not in a Discord together. We're not actively coordinating, but we are working together. That's what it's all about. Oh, yikes. So smoke and sprint back. There's a bloody tank there. My teammate with his tanks is in serious danger of just being completely enveloped because he's just going forwards, and there's a tank there. There's stuff here and he's just driving forwards. Mad lad. Absolute gamer. Cornet team is out of cornets, which is not good. Send up the Razviedchik. Take that out. And yeah, we need some more supply. Oh, yikes! Ow! What the fuck? You need to leave right now before the next one hits you. So let's go back to that supply. You can pick up the supply and move them again if you've got a truck. So these guys are healed up now. My man Tosucker, he really likes his just driving into the enemy without a support. I can't even chat because the chat is broken, so I can't even chat to him and tell him, hey man, look out, you're about to die. Got some enemy marines here. If I can get to here, then I can shoot them down the road. These Igla teams, they do actually have people in them, it's not just a 2-man team. And yeah, we got artillery coming in from Major Lennox. Enemy pilots, shooting them is a war crime. Shooting a downed pilot is a war crime. Shooting a downed pilot is a war crime. Let's keep moving these guys back, I don't want them to die. BMD4's going ham, that's got a big cannon on it. Artillery's also going ham. Yep, just need you to shoot that. Well, no, okay. Move up the Razviedka so we can see something. And I could use some artillery support there from my artillery boy, if he wants to. It's up to him. And my supply just got nailed by like a cruise missile or something. Oh, yikes. Oh, everybody's dying to artillery. I'm not sure the Cornet can shoot that if it's 20 meters away. Must have a minimum range. And yeah, we lost all that. So that's a shame, but we are in the town. W to unload, not W, double U. I'm trying to like, yeah, deselect a unit, send a unit, deselect a unit, send a unit, deselect a unit. So it doesn't really seem to be working properly. Great. So we're in on this side, and the Razvedka over to on the right flank. But this side we've been totally pushed back. I'm actually gonna, not so sure about that M1A1. and then get the boomerangs to engage that. The MD4 should be engaging. Doesn't seem to want to. Oh, there we go, it is. And yeah, you can see they're all shooting and stuff. The graphics are set to, like, medium. Because, can you hear me okay? I guess I won't know until the video's made. I am going to turn the sound down just a little bit. Yeah, so everything's set to like medium, and I'm still getting terrible FPS. That's just, the game is not very well optimized. Sadly, it is made in the Unity game engine. Sound 30. But yeah, everybody's shooting. Oh, these boomerangs don't actually have guns on them, apparently. Sprint, smoke, back to the supply, because you're about to die. You're a full squad, you'll be okay. These guys need to get in the same building, I suppose. Oh, yikes. Oh, just more artillery. More artillery. They've got a guy who's just buying artillery, I guess. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Fast path down the road. They're all getting stuck and stuff. Pop the smoke. Get them back to the supply. Yeah, I think we made it. So that was lucky. This guy also needs to get back to the supply. I would ask my teammates to counter battery, but the chat doesn't work. So I'm just going to keep pushing the town, and let's... Right, here we go. These guys have got to here now, so you'd assume that they'd fire their RPGs. They're out of RPGs, so they can't actually do anything about that. Nearest supply is all the way back here. Move up the AA. Lennox has brought his own recon, that's cool. What supply have we got? I need tanks of my own, I guess. A couple more of these guys would help, though. And it seems that he knows where I am, or is he just guessing? No, he seems to know where I am again. Sprint, everybody out! Must have some recon somewhere. Oh, there we go, I'm being shot from there. So there goes the supply. I had it up to aggressively. All my infantry's dying. So basically we've captured 3 out of the 4 zones. And this is the last zone, so if we capture that, the game ends. Sadly, got artillery there, grouped up too much, perhaps too close to the front line. I apologise for the poor gameplay. I apologise for my poor gameplay. I used to be the best Warno player in the world. Warno's this game made in France, very, very similar to Broken Arrow. Yeah, I know, I'm fucking pinging it as well. Oh, I shouldn't have sworn there, shouldn't have sworn there. And it seems that one of our teammates has left because I've inherited some random units. which that means that one of our teammates has left because it will give you some random units if you do that. So Lennox is moving up at the behest of me and Toe Eater. This guy going up against M60s with their RPGs. It's probably not going to work. Oh no, they got the first one, but I don't know the range. And it says the AK is out of range, but I don't know if that's actually what they're using. So I have to go here, and that says 400 meters. So now we need to get the hell out of there. I don't think we're going to make it. Yeah, we're dead. Took me too long. Just the UI is not particularly grand, so it takes a long time to figure out what the hell you're trying to do. Just get this guy out of there as well. Meta squad. This tank's a real problem, and I can't do anything about it. Because this Cornet team is here, but they've got no rounds. They've got no rounds. So they've just sat there. Tell you what I'll do. I'll save up a bunch of points and just put a 1,000-point paradrop. But first we need to send out the SU with the seed missiles to suppress the enemy AA. Because yeah, they've got a lot of artillery, which is why we're all dying to artillery. But that's the reason that we can advance so easily on the ground, because they just don't have that much stuff. So this has got anti-radar missiles on it. I think it's this one, because it's got that little radar tag. And so that should suppress the enemy air defenses, thus clearing the ground for our next paradrop. And you see that nothing bad has happened to us. We're being shot. Okay, and we now have like 3 HP. So we're going to drop some decoys and get back to base. Sadly, that means that we won't get all the points back from this plane. We'll only get a fraction of them back. So we're on 193 now. And it's weird, because I had seed missiles. I guess that wasn't a seedable AA piece. 217, still waiting. Still waiting. 218. Yeah, so we got 92 points out of the 370 we spent on it because of how damaged it was. Here we go, we're in the fight. Oh yeah, we're pinned. This guy needs to get back, he's got no rounds. What are they even shooting at? Toe sucker's coming in. Let's fast move down to there. And yeah, Toe sucker's doing a great job. I'm coordinating with him, and we got Lennox advancing here on the left. Our boy Diablos took that zone, and he's holding that. Yeah, so a really good division of labor here, you know. Toe sucker brings the tanks, Lennox brings the artillery and the AA, I bring the infantry spam, and that seems to have worked out for us. So one last airdrop. One last airdrop. And yeah, he's just sort of running into them. So I guess those are the things that have been RTing me all game. And we're just going to take the zone so we can end the game. There's no need to go YOLO. Because once we take this, the game will end. We will be the victors. So just getting into the zone. And that's the way it works. It's like it's conquest from Warno, but it's total conquest. Oh, whoops! I forgot to drop these guys. Oh, oops. So we lost a few guys in that plane. Might be a good screenshot. I don't know. And yeah, you see, those are all the guys we lost there. So not fantastic play from me, really. Really not fantastic play from me. But I think it worked out. Good job to Toe Sucker Actual. Yeah, just focus on the Marines, guys. Ow. Oh, that's got a javelin, and that's pretty good. We're about to cap it. And we've got a crit, and we don't know what the crit is. We can hover over our thing, but it doesn't tell us what the crit does. My thing doesn't seem to be working anymore, so maybe that's the crit, that it's like bailed out or something. Can't use it. Who knows? But there you go. GG. So VDV Paradrops, good. But yeah, it was... so this guy just left at the start, or he was just AFK all game. This guy did the same on their team. The servers are quite unstable, so you can't blame them for it. My KD was low, but it's more about the zones, if you ask me. I mean, so this guy had the tank, so he's getting the kills. I have the meat shield in front of the tanks that's dying. And we got some pretty good drops off. So let me know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.